Welcome back to part 5 of my Turkish Eagle achievement run. I have been forging alliances with my daughters, and we've been kind of watching the Byzantine Emperor pretty closely here. He's in a lot of debt. He's not very powerful right now. He actually has a war going on up in the north, so I think his army is most likely up there somewhere. His army is also raised, so he's losing money. And he's 1,500 in debt. I'm not sure if this empire is going to get dissolved, but I think that we are in a position now where we can holy war fairly safely here. I don't know if I should go for the amount of land or which land. Kilikia kind of feels like the best little bite out of his territory, although I'm kind of tempted to just go for Antioch here. Might be a little bit easier to hold. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for Antioch. So he's got no alliances, he's 1,500 in debt. He does have a stronger army than us straight up, but as long as we get some help from our allies, none of who are currently at war, then we should be fine. So I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and go for this war right now. Not often you see a duke declaring an offensive war against an emperor, but here we are. It costs 350. He actually has a kingdom title, so he's pretty expensive to call, but he has 6k troops, so it's pretty nice. And then we're just going to raise up and head in here. And all of our allies should join up. And we should be able to win this fairly easily unless something happens, unless one of our allies gets brought into a war and they pull their troops back, or something happens with the empire. I think we need prestige to call more allies to war in the future. My character is 43. And our son is set to inherit pretty much everything except for the second duchy title. I believe he should be inheriting this too if we get it. We kind of want to disinherit this son somehow and play the second son, but we might have to pull some trickery in order to get that done. But we'll see how it goes. So we pick up Diplomat here, which is a nice boost. And now I kind of have to decide where I'm going. I am at war, but I don't know how useful any of this is going to be. I could really use an extra bit of stewardship, because we are one shy of being able to hold another county. And our wife doesn't have... Actually, I have an idea. Can you actually? It was my old wife that had really poor... Okay, so technically she can, but then that's all she's giving us is 2 domain. Maybe I can just do that for now, and then if I get an event that gives me some stewardship, I can switch back. But being able to hold 4 out of 4 seems really nice. I'm not going to do this right now. So I think what I'm going to do is switch into learning. I generally like to do this at some point in my character's life. Pedagogy is really nice when you're raising your own kids, and then being able to get know thyself before your character dies is always a good thing. So I'm just going to start off by grabbing these 2 county. Oh, I keep getting events that cost money. I have to watch this because I don't want to go into debt while I'm at war. But I'm going to try to grab these 2 here. So my liege passed away. His son is now emperor. The land is still whole, but some of his brothers got some pretty decent chunks. That is a pretty decently sized kingdom in there, so we'll see what happens. Looks like quite a few factions right off the bat. He's offering us steward. That's nice. Gives us some extra income. Dissolution faction. Interesting. I'm going to keep an eye on these factions, or at least try to see if I should join any, if they're pushing an agenda that I like. Oh dear. So we finished raising the control up, that's good. We're about to get some new land though, so we're going to have to raise that as well. So we do get our regalia. Befriend, scheme, power, dynasty, opinion, and a little prestige. Not very good, but at least it's something. Every bit of prestige helps at this point. Okay. So we still haven't even seen his army. They're still busy dealing with that other war, maybe. I don't really know where his army is. I don't think I'm going to go for his capital at any point here, so I think it just makes sense to siege down these other counties here in the area. Probably come up here and get this one after. Artifact. Well, we still have some room. These are all actually pretty bad. Yeah. Oh, that's a little bit scary. What are you guys doing here? Oh. So they're actually gonna... They're fighting for the same land that we are. They're also doing a holy war. They're Islam, but their faith is hostile to us. So I'm not 100% sure if after we win this war, that this holy war will still be going on. I'm not sure if we can wage holy wars against each other if we're both Islam. But that army is hostile to us, and they might run into us. I think hopefully what they're going to do is go there. And we'll try to avoid them. So this is one of the Emperor's brothers. Sure will be our friend. Okay, so one of our allies has 6k. I'm not sure where he is exactly, but he should be coming over here. He starts off very far away. Oh, he got pulled into another war. Yeah, he's helping the other war. That's what happened. So with his troops, we might be able to win a battle over here, but without them, there's absolutely no way. So we're just going to avoid this hostile army and head up here to siege other things. Unfortunately, I think what he's going to do after he gets that is start sieging the other counties that I've taken in the area. Kind of inconvenient timing. So our entire home duchy here is now our culture. I think what I'm going to do is just wait until we get more land to expand there. I'm not going to try to like expand up into this Armenian land here. I'm just going to maybe expand a little bit down here, although I might actually be done. We'll see. We will get some Greek land if we can win this war, so then we could start promoting cultural acceptance. Maybe I'll just leave it on collect taxes for now, since we're at war. So they've taken that. Now they're going for the other one. That's really unfortunate. Another county converted. 6 years. Yeah, maybe I'll just wait. I will rather convert down here. I assume this is apostolic, or excuse me, Orthodox land. Yeah, it is. Okay. This is really unfortunate. So he wants a white piece. It gives us prestige, renown, and piety since we are a lower tier than him. I don't want to do that though. This guy wants his daughter to betroth my son. He is actually my neighbor. We share a pretty big border with each other. That's actually not bad. I don't have to go to war with him, that's for sure. I kind of want some land from him, but to have an alliance temporarily is not the worst thing. I might actually accept that. And then call him into this war. It was a really unfortunate timing that this guy decided to take advantage of a holy war on the exact same area at the same time. Further his education. Let's just do this. It's my mufti. So he gets callous, just, or greedy. We're gonna go with just here. Very easy choice. It's virtuous in our religion, and it's the best of those three in my opinion. So a good start there. All of our war scores being taken. So unfortunate. So my daughter's saying that she has a secret on my liege. He's a witch. It's 100% strong hook. I don't think that we have any vassal contract, really. Like, it's not the same as in feudalism. We can get guaranteed council rights, though. Or protected title revocation. Not sure about what all these Ghazi. The vassal is a chosen as a warrior of the faith by the liege, charged with carrying the borders outwards through holy wars. I mean, that's kind of what we're doing here. What does this actually give us, though? Fewer levies, more opinion, and then we both get some more piety. Pay less piety to use holy war casus bellis, but more prestige for any other casus belli. It's actually interesting, but I'm not sure it's good enough that I'd actually want it. This gives us less taxes and levies. Men at arms, though. Yeah, no, I think I want the guaranteed council rights. It's a nice little benefit to have. I'm already on his council, so we'll just leave that as it is. Great picks. I'm gonna keep diligent. I would be happy to play him. I'm gonna try to play my second son, but he looks great too. So it looks like they're kind of left with nowhere to go other than trying to engage me. Oh, no, 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 no. Hopefully we can get out of there. Oh, God, no. Ugh, that's really annoying. My allies run their troops in, too. It didn't need to be like this. Ugh, that's so annoying. Just horrible timing on that. And then the emperor has died, so now this kid is emperor. 3 wars. Yeah, he's in trouble. This is so obnoxious. I just took all 3 of those lands and then they took all 3 of them back from me. Like, come on, give me a break here. We don't need to be doing this. How's his war going? Plus 63. Well, just go siege something else. If I try to take this land back from him, I'm pretty sure he's going to come and fight me again. 17. Okay. What I really need is from my ally over here to come help. Looks like he's done with his other war, so he might be. Aha! There we go. 6k troops coming in. That should make us stronger than the other faction here. So I'm going to take this since we're still tutoring our sons. Yeah, let's go get this back. Screw you, buddy. They should be here soon, I hope. Okay, so what we can do is get our daughters married. Forge alliances mid-war. I want someone who's, like, kinda young. It's the Emperor's brother. 42. Where are you? Ooh, you're kind of far. Tajik. Whatever. Let's just do that. Called him in. other daughter here. 16 as well. She looks really nice, actually. Diligent, gregarious, and temperate. Great picks. You, 39. You're in a war. 52. God, you're all so old. Where are you? You're also in the war. Maybe we'll just wait on that then. I think I should have enough troops over here anyway. Basically fighting this war against the Fatimids instead of the Byzantines. So there, one of those factions went off. War against the tyranny. Okay, that's barely a faction. I should keep an eye on the other ones though. Dissolution faction. That's interesting. I wouldn't mind if that actually happened. Uh-oh. Who are you? So he's just a vassal in Egypt. He's blackmailing me. He's gonna get a strong hook? No, he gets a weak hook on me. But he can't do anything with it, I don't think. Oh, he's greedy. Maybe he can take money from me. I'm not sure, actually. But I'd rather just give him that than be exposed as a murderer. Because I've never had it happen that the AI won't call your bluff. If you don't give them the hook, they will expose it every time. Where is that? Here? Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? Okay, I got a little bit of money. Okay, so we are stronger, but like I'm not sure what the AI is doing, going up there, and then this guy's down here. Looks like they're engaging us. Okay. Hopefully my friends show up and help me win this. Looks very close, actually. Okay, I think we got it. Muslim faiths now have access to jihad. Okay. White peace. That's not gonna happen. Okay, we have turned the tides. We are now controlling the area here. Is this siege still happening? I can't see it. I'm not sure what's going on here. That's weird. That is where the keep is, the castle. Whatever, we'll just go back to it. So we're gonna get the war score back once we get these two back. Now with all our allies here, we're stronger than the Egyptians. This is a lot of fighting just for 2 counties. But we gotta start somewhere. Ooh, interesting. Where are you? Okay, so that's pretty far away from us. Matridism. I'm not too familiar with these, Oh wow, that's quite a bit of land that they have, actually. Interesting. Okay. It might spread a little bit. Okay, so this is our first son getting married. He got a 3-star education. His diplomacy is excellent. Who's currently here? 61, so maybe when he passes away we'll give our son Chancellor. Hopefully we'll be able to deal with this war kind of soon. I have no idea what's going on here. Why can't I not siege this? That's really weird. That's really, really weird. Thankfully I'm at least getting controls the war target, even with only half of it. He's still in his war, but we control his war target, so he's not getting it, which is good. We want to prevent him from winning it. Okay, so stubborn, wrathful, and brave. Stubborn's the best here. He is going into military focus though, so I will give some consideration to Brave. Our first son didn't get strong. Our second son doesn't have it yet, but hopefully he will get it. I'm not sure if the traits that you give him impacts it or not. I don't know. It just feels safer to go with Stubborn though. Getting up above 6 is a good benchmark to hold an extra. It's just a stronger trait overall, I think. So my daughter and you. Who are you? That's not bad at all, actually. And I think I will just call him in too. I've put so many resources into winning this, I better make sure that I do. Okay, that's annoying. I think I'm just gonna let him take that and then retake it from him. I think he has a lot of siege weapons. Okay. Let's go fight these Egyptians again. And we got him again. No war score from winning those battles because we're fighting against a completely different faction. I'm not sure why I can't siege that. That's so weird. Has to be some type of bug. I don't control it, I don't think. Held by this guy. Oh, it is held by my ally. That's why. Duh. The color is the same as when the Egyptians were holding it. That's why I couldn't tell. Good to know, though. But that makes sense why I can't siege it is because my allies already hold it. So I will put my son in here. Are you guys not coming with? Okay, I gotta not run into that. Oh, okay, it's because they took that back. Now they take this back. This is really just obnoxious. This is just the AI completely messing with me for no good reason. I feel like this could go quicker. He just keeps taking everything back after I get it. It's really annoying. No, 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 never. $17K. Go and get that back again. So lustful or chaste? His learning's very low. So is his intrigue. I think chaste is a little bit better. It doesn't matter too much because it's not sinful or whatever the opposite is. Virtuous. So it's not that big of a difference, but I think I do prefer chaste. I don't want him to get like lover's pox or have a bastard before he gets married or anything like that. So we'll just go with chaste. This gives me more cultural acceptance gain, which I kind of do want. But I think I'm just gonna go get Know Thyself first. He just keeps, every time I beat him in a battle, he gets knocked back to the land and then just goes and sieges it again. We are getting some of this overtime though. So my friend passes away. We get the option to take Athletic, which is pretty much always the best. Or we can convert to Orthodoxy. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Athletic is good. Gives us a health benefit. I think he's going to actually get this again. Really, really annoying. Just making me do so much extra work. Will you just leave me alone, man? Like, go away. Wow. You couldn't just wait a few years. You had to go and sleep with someone. Okay. Can I not pardon you? I guess not a crime. Okay, so once we get this back, we'll get the war score thing up again. Just incredibly obnoxious. I wish that his army would just go anywhere else. Like, Tajiki Oghuz has formed. Okay. $92. So I'm gonna decline that. Ooh. So it looks like some of them won their independence, but it didn't actually get destroyed. But what we can do is demand our council position instead. So do I want the extra prestige, or do I want the extra gold? Or we can become this, actually. Piety, popular opinion, learning lifestyle experience. This is actually interesting. I'm not particularly good at the job. Oops. But the learning lifestyle experience is pretty good. We don't desperately need the gold right now. The prestige is decent as well. I think I'm actually going to do this. I don't think I've ever made myself Alamah before. And you are taking that back yet again. Would you please just stop? Okay, so hopefully we can take this and then just be done. You're scheming against my Bagatur. Throw him in jail. 96, 97, 98. Come on. Should be that. Finally. So his war is still going on. So they can declare holy wars against each other. Our liege might be kind of busy at the moment. He's got a few other wars going on. So I might have to fight this on his behalf. It's not a war against me directly, but it is a war against the land that I'm holding. He's fighting in a war. What? Come on, man. Liberty War, yeah. But we will be able to usurp that soon. The Byzantine Empire is a mess right now. So someone else has a huge faction, 18k, so we are going to get a new emperor, and they're probably going to be stronger than this guy. But it's good that we could at least take advantage of the weakness temporarily. They're still in debt. I'm not sure how the debt went down so much. It was minus 1,500, now minus 300. I don't think I actually saw their army once. I was just fighting against the Fatimids the entire time. But at least temporarily we have taken a couple counties. They're not a part of the achievement, but we do need to expand our land, and we do need to weaken the Byzantines. So I am happy to get that done. My other daughter here is ready to get married as well. You're already married to one of my daughters. I just want someone that's not at war, decently close. Where are you? Yeah, okay, that's fine. There's that. She's already betrothed. Just a couple more years. But yeah, this... Jeez, like, I don't even know what's going on. So technically this guy has land over here as well, and then he's got a vassal who's fighting against him. So what I'm going to do is join a war. This one, because it's for my land. We can just raise up our troops and fight them regardless, because they are a hostile army. But this way we'll at least contribute to the war score. I don't think we can call our allies to this, unfortunately. So we're just left in kind of an awkward situation. But I think we should be able to beat him, hopefully. Get there in time. Okay, so if this is dicey, what we're going to do is hire mercenaries, because we have quite a bit of gold. But it looks like we got him. So that went from 53 to 59. I guess we can just go down here and start sieging. They're really making me work for this one. That's a whole lot of fighting just to get a couple counties here. Looks like we're going to be okay. Looks like his armies are actually coming down here as well. So hopefully we'll be able to end this war pretty quickly here. So what is this? To lower the control, excuse me. Not a bad thing. If he can like kind of recover from this, these guys just might end up becoming his vassals again. We'll see what happens. Yeah, hopefully once we get these two, then that should be enough war score to actually end this incredibly obnoxious war. Useful insights. Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of learning. We could always give him this job if we needed it. Let's raise the control over here. They have Greek culture in these two both, right? So I am going to convert the religion, but what I might do is just start promoting cultural acceptance with the Greeks, because we need to eventually. So we have 1%. If we start converting culture here, then that's going to harm the cultural acceptance between our two, so I'm going to try to avoid doing that. Most of the difficulty of this achievement comes from actually getting all that land, not hybridizing the culture, but we might as well just get started on whatever we can do. And with that, we are finally free. This guy's still in a war, but we'll be able to get his title soon. But I'm going to continue this in the next part. I'm glad we could do some damage to the Byzantines. Looks like there's going to be a new emperor soon. We'll see what's what once this faction wins their revolt. But thank you for watching this. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next part.